If hackers can crack into some of the biggest companies, imagine what they can do to you. Think of all the places where we leave a digital footprint. Let's stop the story right here and get straight to the point. The Scullys pulled out a $47,000 loan with Sallie Mae to send their son to school. Now they're paying back close to $90,000. The neighbor said you can stay in the house as long as you need to. So with stories like that, that people coming together, neighbors helping each other, that make this horrible situation a little bit better.
You got the media. Oh, wow. Wow, the house is breaking up again. You see it right there. Wow, unreal.
And it's interesting to hear from the family. They say this is not the guy they know. Cornelius, his nickname is Neil, from what they tell us, and his mom said this was just a tough, difficult time as a mother to go through this. Well, I'm gonna walk you through all of the steps, but it first starts with lawmakers in Tallahassee. After I did a story about gender bias in the workplace, many focused on the specific issue of the pay gap. I was surprised to see men and women say the gap is a myth. Hamilton is coming to a center near you. All right, so you're looking at ice at the Gaylord Palms. It's 9 degrees inside, so obviously I had to get ready for it here. It starts off like most other kids' toy commercials. Then you see young girls twirling on a pole. It's from a company called Gym Pole, selling it as professional pole equipment. The video has gotten almost 2 million views, and many have a lot to say about it.
No. Why would someone buy this for their kid?
Si le gusta y no tiene peligro, sí.
Says if he or she likes it and it's not dangerous, then yeah.
Some of the moves are just not appropriate. I think maybe if they change up the moves a little better.
Why are we promoting pole dancing for kids?
But did you know there's actual pole fitness competitions? One in Florida features anyone from ages 10 and up.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and it's continuing to happen. And it will continue to happen.
Sarah Murray owns Impulse Studios in St. Petersburg. She doesn't teach kids herself, but believes pole dancing shouldn't only be seen as a tool for stripping, and even lets her little one play around with the poles.
Nothing that they're doing is the sexy side of pole dance. They're not body waving, they're not twerking, they're not doing any of that stuff on the pole. They're climbing, they're doing actual like gymnastic type moves up on the pole. So nothing that they're doing is stripping.
In the United Kingdom, pole classes for kids seem to be more popular. Much closer to home, we found pole fitness classes being offered near the Orlando area, Jacksonville, and Miami.
Garin Flowers shows you how his family is carrying on his legacy.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. It was hard when my parents came up to pin me. My mom's tear in her eyes. I'm like, Mom, you're gonna make me cry.
For John and Teresa Cotfilia, it was bittersweet to see their little girl join the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
She's gonna be out on the roads that her brother lost his life on. So it's good and bad.
It takes a special person to wear the badge. For Caitlin Cotfilia, she's taking an extra leap of faith.
He died in March, and I think it was maybe May that I actually applied.
Growing up as the oldest, he would look after his 3 siblings and had a special bond with Caitlin. He always wanted her to move down from Massachusetts, but they would never get the chance to work together. John Robert Cotfilia Jr. died last year when he was hit head-on by a wrong-way driver. It happened on the Selman Expressway after he just finished investigating another crash.
When I went downstairs and heard those words, I lost it. I was absolutely useless after that. I just remember being on the ground.
I said, "Where's John Robert? Where is John Robert?" And I just, and then it was, okay, get me the phone numbers, get me this, get me that, you know.
One consoling factor might be how he served. His personnel file was filled with notes of how compassionate he was, including one from the family involved in the crash he was visiting at the hospital, something he didn't have to do. After that, his crash would happen, but not before helping out one last person.
Well, when we got here, they immediately said, "There's someone here that wants to see you. There's someone that wants to speak to you."
That was Sarah Garin, who says he saved her life by putting his cruiser between her car and the wrong-way driver barreling towards them.
And she said, I looked over. And he looked over at me, and I saw it was a sheriff deputy. And she said, I looked him right in the eyes, and she said, I know he knew. No, he knew what he was doing.
John Robert not only loved people, but also Dexter, his German Shepherd. Now a dog park dons his name under the highway where he died. His family is grateful. This is how he'll be remembered, while his sister carries on the legacy of the Copfilia family.
I think he'd just be really proud of me and be happy. Just wish he could be here with me.
It's her moment. It's her time. Yep. And just said, watch over her. Take care of her.